Meep. Hello. Hey, okay. People see me. I don't know what is going on with my laptop. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I couldn't see myself. Wow, that is really buggy. Hello, everybody. One sec. Ah! Don't mind the screaming. Hello. Hello, Shadow. Hello, Smooth Criminal. Hello, Nathan Smith. Hello. How are you guys? Hey, Zachary. Hey, everybody. Hi. Aw, you're just saying that because it's not true. I'm glad everybody's doing okay. Ah, no, don't boot me. No, it's my nose. Why? Oh. Wait, what the heck? Do I know it? Maybe. Yeah, if I can figure that out, just, one sec. How did I make you a mod? And I see my tail. Ah, there we go. Wait. There you go. Thank you. Oh god, I almost tripped over my own bed. I swear I'm not drunk. I don't drink. Okay, maybe a little. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. I thought it would fit. I was gonna wear my collar, but because it's really hot, I decided not to, because it just keeps the fur enclosed around my neck. I am not klutzy. You take that back. You didn't see anything. Ah. Ah. Ooh. By the way, how's the sound? Is the sound loud? Is it... I just wondering because I have my AC on. Is that too loud? And people hear me clearly? Okay, good. Ooh. I wish I could actually go to Anthrocon, but unfortunately I don't got the money to. I had to do a lot of saving, unfortunately. But that's adult life. I say that, and I got myself a new model car. But I'm sorry, I had to. I couldn't refuse. See if I can find it. Where did it go? Ah. I don't know if you guys saw my video. Well, I don't know if you guys... I don't know if you guys seen the recent police chase video I did. But I got this. Oh, my car, I drive a Corolla hatchback. It's nothing special. Like, if it was the GR Corolla, I'd be much more happier. Yes, it's a Lexus LFA. I love this car. I want it so bad. I got that and I got this. Yes, I got 2 Lexuses. Together, they were both $12, but totally worth it. Ah, 1 sec. Already got sweat dripping down my face. That I'm not gonna disclose. I'm sorry, Mike. The only thing I will tell you is that I live in Wisconsin. That is where I live. And I gotta get up pretty close because I can't see without my glasses. Hey, it was a question. Hola mundo. What does that mean? Does that mean hi? Hi, Alex. Oh, my tail. This paw pillow? Oh, it means hello world. Yeah, I actually bought this off Etsy for $80. It was totally worth it. It's very soft and fluffy. This thing always puts me to sleep. As you guys know, it also helps me with my anxiety. Ooh. Can I speak German? Okay, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen. That's the best German I know. I don't know any other words than that. I mean, I know what 9 means. I think it means no, if I'm correct on that. Actually, I don't know what 9 means. I just know it's a German word. But I'm not. But I don't really know a lot of languages besides English. I mean, I still haven't even mastered English. See, there you go. I haven't mastered English yet because I just said mastered. Gorillas are interesting. They're really... How to explain it? Like... No, I'm not going to say that. That sounds so bad in my head. No. Yes, gorillas are... What? This tongue? No, it's... Unfortunately, it's not removable. It's... I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's glued on there. Yeah, tongue's not removable. Unfortunately, this fursuit isn't like a lot of others. Like, it didn't come with, like, eyelids that I can put on. Like, this is all that came like it, unfortunately. But it's better than nothing. I love it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought that 9 meant. Oh, wow. Yeah, I always wondered that if that's what they did in, like, foreign countries, if they taught English in, like, a secondary class. I guess that answers my question. I'm really sorry if I'm really close to the camera. But I don't have my glasses on and I can't see. I have my big screen on, but I still can barely see anything. Oh, wow, we already got 14 people. Hello, Leaf. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your first name. That is up to my girlfriend, my friend. That's not up to me. You really think my snoot is cute? I... And thank you so much for the hearts. Okay, let's be honest here. Every single furry I've met, they have a boopable snoot. I can't be the only one. Come on. Like, Majira's got a pretty boopable snoot. Why does everyone think I'm so cute? Oh, no. I don't know how to take that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I need you to elaborate. Are you saying that I'm better than most furry YouTubers out there? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm that great. Like, I honestly don't. And I'm trying my best. I'm actually surprised I'm even getting to 1,000. Like, when I first started my channel, I had like no idea what I wanted to do with it. I just uploaded random crap from my PlayStation, like like me getting chased by the police and whatnot. Oh my god. Yeah, I do plan on doing more paw ASMR, don't worry. Thank you, Zachary. I'm trying really hard with my videos and trying to come up with new ideas. I've actually got quite a few new ideas, but haven't put them up yet. Oh, how do I explain my point of view on that? Hello, Skylar. Oh, you. I just noticed that your name is Acura. Why? Okay, why is it that that's the one thing I notice in your name? Probably because I'm a car geek, and I noticed that it says Acura. That's probably why. I know. I've been seeing you trying your hardest, Zachary. I really hope that your channel gets more views. I've been watching your content. It's really cute. And yes, if you guys are wondering, I'm wiggling my butt. I have a hand puzzle because it's hot. I only had like a bottle of water. The only thing I have is this for water. So from time to time, I have to step off camera to take a drink out of it. Well, you do know that it's also called the Honda NSX, right? My day's going pretty good, Robert. How's your day going? Let's see. It's ADHD. See, this is literally my ADHD acting up right now. Yeah, I like to move around. That's good. No, I actually haven't, but I would like to meet him. I actually just recently found out about him from Shadow Saberwolf. Yes, the ADHD wiggle. I got the ADHD wiggles. Fun fact about the Acura NSX, that was actually made to compete against Ferrari. And they actually did a really good job on it. I'm not a huge Honda fan, but I do like the older gen of the NSX. It's really nice looking. Very nice body design, too. Do they not have Acuras where you're from? It's just all Hondas down there, I would think, right? Because I think Acura is basically the American luxury brand of Honda. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but... You got my attention there. Hey, Joel. I actually showed it. This. This is my favorite Japanese car. I love this car, and I so badly want it, but I know I'll never be able to get one. Sad face. This is the closest I'll ever get to owning a Lexus LFA. Oh, well, this is my first stream. I've actually never streamed before. Oh, I'm sorry. I can definitely try. God. You know what? I'm gonna have to say the standard edition. I really like the aerodynamic wing. I really like it when the wing just slowly comes up as you gain speed. I really love that about a lot of exotic supercars. It's really cool. I don't really like the wing on the Nuremberg edition, but if I had the chance to own one, I definitely would. Thank you, Joel. Oh God, sparked my interest in cars. I've been into cars ever since I was a little kid. Like, yeah, I think it was just. Actually, you know what? No, I would say probably what really sparked my interest in wanting to know about cars, especially supercars, is when I played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. And actually, fun fact, I still have that game. But yeah, my first car that I got completely obsessed about was the 2002 Lamborghini Murcielago. And I still want one. Tulsa? You mean Tesla? No, I actually haven't. I haven't heard of bland / non-human hands. Oh, last car show I went to was, God, I can't even remember where in Mass. I think it was somewhere in Waltham, where I used to live, Massachusetts. I went there and they had a pretty big collection of like old vintage cars, and they even had a ZR1, which that was the first time I ever saw a ZR1, which is really cool. Some guy brought a McLaren, I think a 420S. I think that's what it's called. I'm not good with McLaren brands. The only McLaren I'm really big on is the McLaren F1 and the P1. Other than that, I know they had some Chevy Novas there. They had some Fieros there. That's what it was, the 620S. Thank you, Shadow. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those McLaren models. They just don't look that nice to me. Canine. I want to say fox, but technically speaking, a fox isn't a canine. It's a cat, but I guess a wolf. But if a fox was definitely a canine, I definitely wanted to say fox. Like, I love foxes, but wolves I really like too. They're really cute. What do you mean by that, Joel? What do you mean by what's my opinion on original Fursona species? Are you talking about mine or just people's in generals? Yeah. I have actually fallen asleep in my fursuit before, and honestly, it wasn't comfortable. Well, actually, no, it was comfortable, but I was more worried about damaging my fursuit head because these ears aren't meant to move, and I was really worried that I was gonna turn and break one of the ears. So, and on top of that, it gets very hot in here. Like right now, I'm like sweating a little bit. But yeah, but I don't sleep in my fursuit. I don't risk it because a lot of times, and this might be a TMI, but especially on hot days like this, I wake up really sweaty. Oh, very nice, Joel. And protogens are very interesting. I honestly don't understand them. And to be honest, I never knew what a protogen was until I started going on VR chat. And that's when I first found out what a protogen was. Same with the volleys and what are they, Ricker beasts? I don't know. There's like so many different furry creatures that I never knew until I went into VR chat. Hi, Ruben. Oh, it's a penguin. Oh, I was afraid somebody was going to ask me that. And out of all people, it had to be you, Acura. So, please don't hate me for this, but I'm not into Pokemon. I never really got into Pokemon when I was a kid. I tried playing some of the games, but it was just not that interesting to me. And on top of that, a lot of the kids were just at school would overly talk about it, and it got really annoying. But I do like Lucario. I mean, if anything, Lucario is really cute. Hey, let me see if I can do something so I'm actually sitting on the... No, it's okay. It was just a question. No, so I don't sleep with any part of my fursuit on. So I don't know if you guys can see. Well, it's buried. It's like if you guys can see where my Ken Block hat is, right to the left of it, or right of it, wherever you guys are looking at. That's the box I put my fursuit in. To keep it safe, because I have a cat. Well, we have 3 cats, but one only comes in this room, and I just like to keep my fursuit safe and clean. Hello, Sean. Wow, it's getting full in here. Oh, I know that app. So, here's a funny story for all of you. The first time I found out about Pokemon Go, I thought it was interesting. I tried it out, but because my phone didn't have data, it was useless to me. So I never got into it. But I do remember one time when I was at school, we had some random guy, and I went to a private school back in Mass, and some random guy walked onto the campus and with his phone and was looking for like some shiny Pokemon, and the staff went over and asked him like, "Sir, what are you doing on the campus?" He's like, "Oh, I'm looking for a Pokemon." "Oh wait, it's right over there. Let me get it." "Oh wait, never mind. It's a Pikachu. I already got that one. God damn it." Oh, favorite arcade racing game. There was one at a movie theater that I used to love playing a lot. I can't remember the name of it though. Garfield Go? What's the point of Garfield Go? What do you gotta do? Like, walk around, find lasagna, and kick Odie in the ass? Me? I'm 24 years old. I turn 25 next month. Yeah, I'm young. Why? How old did you guys think I was? Be honest with me. Younger? I remember when I turned 22. Oh my god. I promised myself I wouldn't sound like an old man whenever I say stuff like that. My accent? I have an accent? I didn't know I had an accent. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, but yet I don't have a Boston accent. Isn't that crazy? And from what I know, a bit about my mother is that she had a Boston accent. My aunt that I lived with and my uncle that I lived with, their Boston accents were pretty damn strong. Ah, so I have an American accent. I forgot. That's a thing. I forgot. I forgot that's a thing. Yeah, okay, so here's a little funny story. I do and I don't have a Boston accent. When I get really mad, that's when my Boston accent comes out. And it gets hard to understand me, but it's very rare to hear my Boston accent. I don't even think my girlfriend's ever heard my Boston accent. My favorite Need for Speed? Oh. You stay right, everybody stay right there. I got a treat for you. Okay, so as I have stated before, I don't think I've ever said this. The first ever Need for Speed game I ever played, and the first racing game I ever played, was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. And I still have this game to this day. Right here, it's still spick and span in the original box, with everything still inside of it. And the disc, let me get it out if I can. Come on, really? The one time I have my human hands and they don't want to cooperate. God damn it. Okay, give me a moment. There we go. Okay. So this is how clean the disc is as well. There's like not a single scratch on it. And the last time I played this game was like, oh Jesus Christ, like, I want to say 2011. It was the last time I played this game. So I haven't played this game in a decade. Yeah, ignore those people, Jolt. I don't understand why people act like that. It's really not needed. It honestly, I know I say respect everybody, but there are people like that who I don't respect because they're just really stuck up and, they're very focused on what they want to believe. Now, people are entitled to their beliefs, but when people force it upon one another, that's just when it goes too far. And I don't like it when, like, I'll give an example. I don't have a problem with people believing in God and whatnot. Personally, and don't hate me for this, I don't believe in him. Um, I honestly never really did. But I do listen to people and their thoughts on it because I find it interesting. But I have been basically pushed and almost forced to believe in God, and those are the people I don't respect because I'm like, it's my opinion. I don't believe in it. Like, I respect your opinion. Why can't you respect mine? Um, but I'm a very respectful kind of person. I don't push people's opinions away. I listen. Actually, a crazy thing. I do believe in the paranormal, though. Probably because I went to my sister's apartment in Salem, Massachusetts, and there's some pretty freaky sounds down there. Yeah, I got no problem with Christians. I got no problem with anybody's beliefs. I respect everybody's beliefs, and that's just who I am. I don't like to discard people's beliefs because, to me, if I do, that's not me being a very nice person, and that's what I like to be. I like to be very friendly. This is just who I am. As I always say, I'm a very friendly floof. You want more? You want more spooky stuff? Um. Well, first, let's hear. Does anybody else want to hear more spooky stuff? Because I got a pretty spooky story. And I gotta sit down for this one. Okay, I got one yes. Well, I technically I got two because one asked me. And it is. Okay. So this one was actually my sister told me. And I didn't believe her until I went there myself. So, um, when my sister used to go to Salem University in Salem, Massachusetts, and as everybody knows, that's basically the witch capital of Massachusetts, where the witch trials were held. And my sister told me that when she was in her apartment building, she went into the bathroom and she turned on the light. She stood at the mirror, started washing her face, and this is gonna sound like it's out of a horror movie, which I thought she was lying until I got basically the same thing. She said that the light turned itself off, and then it flickered back on, and then in the mirror she saw an apparition of a girl that looked like from the era of the Salem witch trials. She was wearing an old gown, like a really old white gown, and she was just standing there looking at her. And I was like, that sounds like something out of a horror movie. So then I go down there out of curiosity, and I spend the night there. I hear a bunch of weird sounds that, I'm not gonna lie, it freaked me out. And then I'm like, you know what? Why don't I try to go to the bathroom to see if anything creepy happens there? So I go in the bathroom, I turn the light on, and I'm standing there probably for maybe 5 minutes. All of a sudden, I hear a giggle. And I'm not kidding. This is like a child giggling. And my heart starts racing. I'm like, what the heck was that? And then the lights flicker. I feel a cold breeze go right through me, like through this way. I turn around, and I kid you not, I saw that little girl standing right behind me. I was terrified. That's a true story. It was scary. Like, I almost ran out of the house screaming. Oh my god. Lol. Yeah. It goes to my dog. I wouldn't really mind. I honestly really miss my pup. For those who don't know, it's coming up really shortly, which, this is... Yeah, but this is just a little heads up. I guess I should tell you, since someone mentioned a spirit of their past animal. This August, I'm probably not going to be as active on YouTube. Now, the reason why is because on August 5th of 2023, I recently had my pup Buddy put down. He had cancer in his pancreas, and he was getting really old, and oh my god, I still remember that call I got at work. I broke down crying at work. Like, my coworkers had to grab me because I was in tears. I like dropped all my tools that I had in my hand, fell down, and they had to catch me. Yeah, I had Buddy for probably 13 or 14 years. I've had him ever since I was a kid, and it really hurt me that I didn't get to say goodbye to him, because I moved down here in Wisconsin, and he's all the way back in Massachusetts, and I didn't get to say goodbye. I think that was the hardest thing of my life. And as an animal lover, I don't like hearing about animals passing. It's I mean, I know it's a normal thing. It's part of nature, but yeah. I don't. Ooh. Oh, you have a pup? What type of pup? Oh. No, don't, no, not the hearts. Oh. You guys are making me blush, and you can't even see it, but you probably will, because my face is probably turning so red that it's shining out of my mask. Wow. Oh, damn. I know how that feels, Shadow. I work 40 hours a week at Goodyear. Yeah, I want to get out of there, but it's the best place I have right now. I've actually, I'll talk about that if anybody wants me to talk about it. I'll talk about about my mechanic life, but oh, I'm so sorry, Mike. Spectre. I heard about Spectre the Wolf. I think he passed away. I never found out about him until, like, I want to say it was like somebody who was like being really annoying to me, and then I was looking at their channel. Then I found Spectre the Wolf, and I was like, then I saw something saying like "Rest in peace, Spectre the Wolf." I'm like, oh, he passed away. Did you write well, right? There's another what? We get a hater in here? Don't worry, guys. As I've stated in my community post, that I do have rules. And any furry hater that's going to be very rude is going to be removed. Saber Raccoon? I don't know much about Saber Raccoon, to be honest. I do know that he's friends with Shadow, but I don't know much about him. But I do know that he gets targeted by some people, and I'd rather not figure out why, because, you know, I really don't want to get into the mess of things. Good night, Joshua. Sweet dreams. Sonic or Mario? I'm gonna have to say Mario, because I played more Mario games than I have Sonic games. I mean... Yeah. Actually, my ex-boyfriend, Brandon, he actually met Raleigh in Snowball. So it hit him even harder. I mean, I wish I could have met them. They seemed like really nice people. Actually, Snowball was actually the first ASMR furry I actually ever found out about. If a little fun fact there. Yeah, and I didn't find out about Raleigh Dolly until until he moved in, until Snowball moved in with her. I'm sorry, I almost said he. I know they're both transgender. It just a slip of the tongue. Yeah, but I didn't really know Spectre all that much. But it is sad that he passed. Oh, hello, Saber. I didn't even notice you joined. I've noticed something pretty big about the furry community. It seems a lot of furries have the same exact problem I do, which is severe anxiety, which, well, actually it makes sense because we're a very open community, and a lot of us share like the same exact characteristics in our lives. But yeah, but I suffer from severe anxiety as well. Unfortunately, it's not fun. It's yeah, I think I've said this before, but my anxiety attacks can get to the point where they affect my heart. It's not good. That's why I try to avoid situations that can cause anxiety attacks. Yeah, anxiety attacks are not fun, Saber. They're not. I get them, I want to say, this might sound scary, but I'd say like maybe like once every month or two. I know, right? Isn't it so fun? You get to be scared. Wait, what was that? Joking. Yeah. I don't really, again, I don't really know much about Spectre. I mean, I would actually like to get to know him a little bit better, but I don't, I'm gonna be honest, his content really didn't interest me that much, but his fursuit was really cute. I share the same thing, Saber. I also have ADHD. Oh, I remember those days. I remember those days, Joel. I used to do that all the time because I would jump at every little thing. Hey, you know what? Actually, I still do. As a mechanic, you would think that I would be used to the sound of a tire, the tire's beads seating and popping. I'm not. I still get worried about the tire exploding in my face, and I've been a mechanic for 4 years. Yeah, I mean, again, I respect people who believe in him. I don't shoot people's opinions about him down, because to me, people are entitled to believe what they want to believe, and that's how I see things, and that's honestly how I wish a lot of other people would see it, is the way that I see things, because to me it would make things a bit better, and people wouldn't be at each other's throat as much. But I know that's never gonna happen because people there are stuck up people in this world. Acura, are you being serious or are you just making a joke? Because if that is what it is called, I'm gonna start calling it that now. I don't have ADHD. I have ta-da. Wait. uh. Hmm. You know what? I haven't had my hand paws on much, so I'm gonna put them on. That really? That's silly. That's really silly. I wonder why Brazil calls it ta-da. I'm trying to put my hand paw on. Yeah, I do the same, Skylar. I wish people would just let people, be each other. But also on top of that, you gotta think, if we were to let everybody just be themselves, there would still be some pretty bad people in this world. Like, example, pedophiles and zoophiles. Oh, actually, Shadow, I actually do. Um, and here's actually a little story, and this actually might shock some of you. But quite a few of my coworkers know I'm a furry, and they don't have a problem with it. They actually they actually ask me questions. They actually ask me like why I wanted to be a furry and whatnot. They're actually very civilized about it. And I actually get into conversations with one of my coworkers about the community pretty often, and we joke about it too, because I feel really comfortable joking about it with him. But he's not a furry himself, and he says he never will be, but he finds the fandom interesting. So it's nice to be in a work environment where I can be myself, and not be afraid to say, oh, what do I do as hobbies? Oh, I'm a car enthusiast, and I like anthropomorphic animals, and that's literally what I said. And then he asked me, "Wait, are you a furry?" I said, "Yeah." Hi, Jay Z. Hello. Boop. uh, Around me? Are you asking if people have ever been afraid around me, Shadow? I am doing okay. Bit of a rough day today, Jay-Z. Welcome, Tesla. I do too. This might be a little bit of a personal information, but I unfortunately couldn't get my medication for my ADHD, which that's going to be a problem. And yeah, I'm not myself without it. Oh. Yeah, so my sister, she's supportive of me of being a furry. My brother and my mom, they're not. My dad, he's just confused about it, but because my mom is the dominant partner in the relationship, whenever she gets on my case, he feels like he has to hop on the bandwagon with her and agree with everything she says. But I know for a fact that he's just confused at it, and I don't really hold a grudge why he does that. But my mom, I'm more pissed off that she won't just, like, do the research, because when I first became a furry, I told her to do some research so she could understand it, and she only looked at the bad things. Damn, you've only been in the fandom for 3 years, Zach, and you already have 3 fursuits? I've been in the fandom for 7 years, and I got my fursuit last year. Like, literally, I think I've actually had my fursuit for a year now. Yeah, and actually, next week I'll have been a furry for 8 years. Fun fact. Yeah, I wish more people would, not look at us and just, make fun of us and without, doing research or like asking questions, because that's my pet peeve with people, when they just instantly jump to the conclusion and they don't think about asking a question, and it gets really irritating. Bye, Saber. Just do some saving up, and then you'll be able to, Sean. Oh, that was rude. That's rude, Acura. I hope your mom didn't really actually say that. See, the thing that I see it as is that I understand that, parents may not like, their kid being a furry, but the way I think about it, if I didn't know what a furry was and my kid came up to me and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm a furry," I'm like, let me do some research and see if that's anything dangerous. And, I look it up and I see, like, all this wholesome stuff. I'm like, okay. And I do more. I see some bad stuff about him. I'm like, well, as long as he's not doing the bad stuff, that's fine. But yeah, it's unfortunate. There was actually the one video I suggested to my mom was actually of Majiro Strawberry explaining what a furry is, and she didn't watch it. She just ignored it. Yeah. It is very unfortunate. It's honestly something that, my brain just took a huge crap on my head. How did it take a crap on my head when it's in my head? I don't know. Okay, so. Yeah, I actually haven't told my entire family about me being a furry. So there is actually quite a lot of people in my family that do not know I'm a furry. And there is one of my family members I really want to tell about it, but I'm a bit nervous what he's going to say because we've been so close and I'm afraid of breaking our, bond. Is my uncle, because I'm really close with him. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. I hope not. I remember you telling me that, Joel. Yeah, like I said before, I didn't I didn't find out about the sexual aspect of the fandom until like probably like 3 or 4 years into the fandom, and that's when I found out about the sexual aspect. So I also honestly think that's why it doesn't really have a big impact on me, because the reason why I joined is for the wholesome part of the community, and that's the only reason why I'm a furry. I don't look at the sexual aspect, and as I've stated before, I'm asexual, so that stuff doesn't really, you know, settle well with me. I mean, even if it's a real person, it doesn't settle well with me. I gotta sit down because what? I am going to. What can I do? Because I do gotta sit down because my back is killing me. Yeah, 24 years old and I'm already having back problems. I know Tesla. It's unfortunately a problem I have with my back. My girlfriend has actually fixed my back like 3 times, and it's because of the line of work I'm in. I'm always like at a very weird angle because I'm an auto technician, and whenever like I'm torquing a wheel or a lug nut or whatever, my back just slowly starts to go back to that. It's very annoying, but it's unfortunately something I gotta live with. Hola, pasolo mi nom is Shasta. Does that mean hello, everybody? My name's Shasta. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna unplug my laptop from the TV, bring it closer to me, so because I've been having it on playing on my laptop. I can hear myself. I don't know when you heard that. Okay. Just like that. Put it down like that. And just give me 1 moment. I'm gonna step off camera to get a drink of water because I haven't hit 1,000 subs yet. Can't show my face yet. Sorry. Should also just let my head dry out a bit. Woo! You know what? I think I'm gonna take my bandana off right now. It landed on my laptop. I got a little bit of fur in my mouth. Okay. Right. Hope you guys can still see me while I'm sitting down. Ugh. Please tell me nobody heard that. Please tell me nobody heard that. Wait, did it pick? Oh no. Okay, let me put my laptop over here. Can everybody still see me? I just want to make sure that everybody can still see me. So I can look at the stream on my laptop and see what you guys are saying. Wait, did it just freeze? You guys, oh god. Did it freeze? Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. I don't know what happened. Alright, it's not showing the... Why is it not showing the chat? Hold on. Laptop. Laptop. Show me the chat. Hold on a second. Let me try this again. There we go. Now I can see everybody. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Acura asked, how much was your fursuit? My fursuit altogether was $2,000. That's all together. With my hand paws, my hand paws and my head came together. I believe I got the tail separate. The feet paws came separate, and then my collar and the shoes that I bought separate all came across to $2,000. Oh, yeah. Fursuiting is not a very cheap hobby. Oh god, and people actually... I'm so sorry, guys. Well, as expensive as owning a fursuit is, it's also very... Well, how can I put this? It's very important that you take care of it, especially because... I don't know if you guys noticed, like, how clean my fursuit head is right now compared to all my other videos. Like, I literally took, like, an hour and a half I was on a Discord call with some of my friends while I was doing it, and I was just, like, slowly going around each line, cleaning it off. Why can I not see what you said? Is there a way to make this thing bigger? Don't take that out of context. I responded to you. I responded to you. Yeah, it is. So, if you guys want some, well, I don't know why my brain is farting on the word right now. But, if you want some information on if you were to ever get a fursuit, how to properly maintain it, just be sure not to rush it too much. As I've been told by a few of my friends who own fursuits that if you brush them too much, they'll start to create bald spots. And as you know, it doesn't grow back, so I'm very careful on how I clean my fursuit. Yeah, it's not fun. Unfortunately. Actually, there's already something wrong with my fursuit, but it's in the paw. It's actually inside where my foot is. A little bit of the paw inside tore, and I'm not exactly sure why, or I think a seal broke. Isn't there a bald type of cat? What is it called? Siamese cat? Aren't those the bald cats? If you want to, Acura, I don't have a problem with that. You have my permission. Go for it. Wish there was a way to make this a bit bigger. I can't even tell how many people are in here right now. Sphinx? I don't think it's a... Is that what it's called? It's called Sphinx? I thought it was called a Persian. A Persian cat. I almost said Persian. I almost called a cat a tank. English. English is not working with me right now. Let me see. By the way, how's everybody enjoying the stream so far? I'm actually quite curious. That would just be basically a fursuit base. It'll all it'll be. I know I say this a lot, but especially seeing it coming from live, it's warming my heart to see that all of you are, taking time just to watch my stream. Even though it's nothing that big, it's me just answering questions and, you guys technically hanging out with me, getting to know me a little bit better. But pure plastic or I don't know. Maybe just pure plastic. Oh my god. Well, as I've stated before, this is something I really enjoy doing. And I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I'm gonna be very serious right here. Now, when I came back from YouTube, I was honestly planning on just doing gaming again. But then I thought, what if I start asking people, what I should do? Because I did a vlog, and then that seemed to do really good. Then I did a few more games, and then I did another vlog, and that vlog did a really good as well. So then I got to thinking, seems like people like my vlogs a bit more. So then after doing a poll, noticing that everybody want me to do more vlogs, that's what I started doing. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I never thought that my channel would ever get this far. I never thought that I would be where I am right now. I honestly had doubts that I would ever get this far. I was like, what are the chances are I become, somewhat popular? And I honestly think I jinxed myself in a really good way. If you want to, Acura, you can. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing. I seem to be getting a lot more popular. And honestly, after taking my break, I have noticed that it seems like a lot of the reason why I get so many subscribers is because of my content. And I noticed I didn't really get that many subs this week. Now, I'm not complaining about that because, again, I just like making the content, but it means a lot to me that people are actually subbing to see more of my videos. Yeah, but it's just unbelievable because I'm just me. I honestly don't see anything special about me, but it seems like a lot of people see something special in me. Phil, you're making me blush. No, I haven't. I've actually never been anywhere public in my fursuit yet. I do have plans in the future on my channel to do stuff like that, but just not quite yet. I have been snowboarding once, but that was back when I was in high school. You're not the only one, Fluffy. On Fridays, I watch Verplex stream when I'm at work. It's the only time I can watch him. Unfortunately. Oh, come on! I don't want to have a handle. No. Or handler. Sorry, the heart was cutting off at what you said. I know. And a little update for you guys. Verplex is actually making me an intro and outro song for my channel. I've actually been keeping in contact with him on Discord. No, not Discord. On Telegram and Instagram, and I'm still shocked that I'm talking to a very popular furry. It's still shocking me. Yeah, I reached out to Verplex on Instagram and I asked him if he could make me an intro and outro song, and he said he would do it. Yeah, on his care for every single human unless I'm given a reason not to. That's just how I am. I think your browser broke. Oh, did my audio cut out for you? Seems like a lot of you like my paws. Oh. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, good. Just want to make sure that everybody can still hear me. You know what? I should probably put my fursuit paws on. You know what? Ah! Here. Gotta trim my fingernails. They're getting long. Shasta needs to do some stuff. So, for everybody who is actually curious, the only reason why I do ASMR with my paws, or my feet paws, is because I know a lot of furries like them, but I don't do it in a kinky way. I do it in the way that I like them, in a very relaxing sort of way, because I like the soft things. I enjoy feeling soft things. They just make me feel really relaxed, and that's what my paw ASMR is all about. It's just all about, you know, relaxing somebody. It's not supposed to be kinky. If that makes any sense, that is. What's a Clemson? I never heard of Clemson. Well, thank you. I don't even know how many people are in here. I can't see. Where do I look? Ah! Laptop, show me the way. Oh! That! Oh, that's not mine. That's my girlfriend's. I actually don't even know what Clemson is. Oh, it's a university. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing... Shasta merch. Oh my god. If I ever get that big, I will definitely try to. But as of right now, no. I don't see myself giving out merch. I don't have a lot of money to be paying to get merch made. And why am I talking like you guys are right there? I'm talking to my laptop, and you guys are up there. Let me get you guys. You're about to be hugged by some full walks paws. Okay, let me just put you guys right here. It's right here. Let's see. Okay, let me just right there. Here we go. Is that a better view? Yeah, I would. I actually have been getting a lot of people wanting to commission me, which it's crazy. I've gotten so many artists wanting to commission me. It's not even funny. I've had probably like 30 artists wanting to commission me. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it, Tesla. Ooh, 18 people. Nice. I have not. No, I've never even heard about Crash before. So, I don't know about a lot of furries, especially. I know there are quite a lot of very well-known furries that I probably don't even know about. The very well-known furries I'm very well aware of is, well, of course, Majira Strawberry. I used to be a very big fan of his, not that much anymore. Reasons is because he doesn't really post that much anymore, and I kind of lost interest in his content. And there's Verplex. I still love Verplex. I love all of his creations. I try to go on every single one of his streams whenever I can. But because I work on the day that he streams, it's very hard to see his streams. Yes, I am actually subscribed to Artemides Wishfoot as well. I like listening to him rant. It's really funny. Who else am I subscribed to? I'm subscribed to the person who is Telephone. That was actually, I believe, the first furry I actually subscribed to ever. But they don't make content anymore. They just make fursuit heads. I never heard of Salty Doggo. Unfortunately. I know of Blazy Fox. I do enjoy watching Blazy's movie reviews. Even though a lot of people don't, but I actually do. I found them interesting. And again, I like hearing opinions about things like that. Who's another who's another well-known furry? I don't know if you guys know who Manny is, the Furry ASMR. He was actually one of the first furries to give my channel a shout out. And I've actually talked with him before. He's very nice. Mike, keep it PG, okay? Well, PG-13 at least. And I've never heard of a little alpha pup. Geez, I got to start making a list of these furry YouTubers I got to look up, because I even though I've been in the fandom for almost 8 years now, I don't know a lot of these furries. Oh, you know what? I gotta move this paw because I need air. I need air. Oh, air. Don't worry, I'm not T-posing. I'm starfishing. Damn, 17 people and 17 likes. Wow. I do, actually, Tesla. I do. I have a Discord server. If you go in, most of my videos will have a link to my Discord server. Yeah, I have a Discord server. I've actually had it for probably like a month and a half now. And my Discord server's been actually growing. So far, last I checked, I had like 40 people in there, which is again is a big shock to me. I wish I could, Zachary, but the problem is I'm terrible at drawing. I've tried to draw before. Well, like I've showed that. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, I'll move. But right there, if you can see me pointing at it, the Shasta thing, the first thing I ever made, that was just me sketching, basically. Well, what I did was I scribbled on the back of a piece of paper of the photo of that originally, and then then I drew around it on a regular piece of white paper, and then it came out like that, and then I just drew that. Well, I did that on a piece of wood. Sorry, my brain is all over the place right now. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a furry artist, as much as I would love to learn how to draw. But knowing my ADHD, I know that's not going to do anything, because I need to move around. I can't just sit down and just be like... How is the way I said drawing cute? Please explain that to me. I'm quite curious. How is that cute? Okay. Apparently how I say drawing is really cute. I don't know why this is making me flustered. Okay, Robert, have a good night. It would seem that a lot of people do enjoy my voice. I've actually gotten quite a few comments about people saying like how soothing my voice is, and I never really thought my voice was all that relaxing. Thank you, Aphel, if that's how I say your name. I'm sorry if I'm saying some of your guys' names wrong. Well, this voice it doesn't only sound good; it can also do a pretty good, damn good impressions. Like, I can do quite a few voice impressions. Oh. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure I was saying it right, or at least trying to say it right. I didn't catch that. I was reading that, and then you deleted it. What gives? Come on, Mike. I'm trying to read. That's literally like when somebody is reading over your shoulder, and you turn the page like, no, don't turn. You're like, what? I didn't finish. Oh. Oh, Beavis and Butthead. I can kind of do. I don't know who does it, but I don't know if it's Beavis or Butthead. But I can kind of do the thing. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that, America, and yeah, I again, like I said before, I'm not one to just attack people. It's just something I don't do. I find it very disrespectful, very rude. I I honestly don't attack people unless I have evidence, like I've stated before, and I know I don't really want to be bringing this guy up on my live stream, but like I've attacked a Lusky is because I have solid evidence of who he is, and that's why I attack him, because I know that he's one of those bad people. But like I said before, I don't attack people. Like, people can have their opinions about the furry community, and just like I have my opinions about the furry community, and I have my opinions about other things. It's just how the world is. Like, people are entitled to their opinions, and again, that's how I see things. Like, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. Yeah, I that's something I do, Skylar. It's something I do. Butthead. Okay, Rain Blue, Husky, Husky. Husky raised the Dino Dog. Mike, I honestly hate to say this, but I don't recognize any of those names. I mean, I do know a Blue Husky. I'm subscribed to him. Well, that's the only Husky I know of. That, I really got to start doing my homework. I sucked at doing homework when I was a kid. I hated it. I used to hide it. Oh. Well, if you ever do come to a con down here in the United States, I would love to get a hug. Yeah, homework, especially. I can't be the only one who just hates math. I can't be the only one here who dislikes math, because math was the worst subject I ever had to put up with. I hated math. I loved science. Science and history were my two biggest I loved to learn as a kid, but math, ugh, no, get it out of here. I don't want to learn numbers. No. I didn't. So at my school, we didn't really have geography. Um, I mean, not that I even know of, because I don't think I. Oh, I didn't take geography. Um, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, here's a little story for you. So, I was actually held back for a half of a year in high school because in Massachusetts there's this thing called the MCAS, which I forget what it's called, but it's a big test that every single person, besides kindergartners, have to take. And basically, it's a test to show what you have learned, and it gets sent to this big place that's like the big boss of all the school districts, and they rate you to see if you're ready to move up. And that held me back for a year and a half. All I had to take for that year and a half was math, and it sucked. I hated it. Oh God, I never went to college. I went to an automotive technical institute, which they didn't really teach me that much, unfortunately. And the stuff I was promised, it was going to be hands-on work with vehicles, but it never was. It was just all computer stuff that was worthless information that I didn't need to know, like how an AC works. Like, oh, this is an orifice. This is where the cold air goes in. This is where the hot air goes in. I just wanted to learn hands-on stuff. I work better with hands-on than I do learning online. I'm a hands-on person. Well, I guess I guess that's pretty typical for someone with ADHD, because I like to move things around. I used to dismantle things a lot when I was a kid. I think the biggest thing I've ever dismantled when I was a kid was an old HP printer in middle school. I am doing good, Jay Z. Yeah, cause I have some friends from the UK. When you're 16, isn't that when you normally graduate high school? That's crazy. I don't understand your question, Jay Z. Sorry. Can you speak English? I don't know what uh k eat means. Cute? Is that what you're trying to say? Coot? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what it's like being that either. I wouldn't. I have no idea. Sorry, Jay Z. I can't answer your question. I am not playing dumb. And play dumb. No, don't bonk me. Don't bonk me. Oh, I know who that is. I was confused who that is. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are, boring donut. Well, I'm not a goober. Can't prove it. Yeah, actually, you know what? There is something I do want to show you guys that's actually very near and dear to my heart. Um, no, I don't have Twitter, unfortunately. No, I'm not gonna say unfortunately. Um, I don't ever plan on going back on Twitter. I had Twitter when I was younger, but I don't plan on going on Twitter. The most I'll do is Instagram, but I'm not that active on Instagram. Excuse me, that was very rude. The main reason why I made my Instagram was just to, get people to, talk with me one on one, giving me ideas for videos and whatnot. But I'm also gonna try to start posting more stuff. Like once I get outside and the weather gets a bit nicer, because for some reason Wisconsin is just like a rainforest, and it's supposed to be raining tonight, and it's gonna be raining all day tomorrow. And yesterday we had a pretty big, uh, heavy rainstorm. Which, if you guys didn't see that short I posted about me helping a bird. Um, that bird is actually okay. That bird, I let it out last night and he flew away. Um, just so also people understand what my animal lover side is like, that's what I'm like. When I see an animal hurt, I have to do something. In my head, I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta help this animal. He's in pain. I gotta do something. That's what I did. I grabbed a rag and I grabbed the bird very carefully. He was very scared, but I reassured it that I was not gonna hurt it. But yeah, after letting the bird sit in a cat carrier for a while, I gave it some food, I gave it some water, just let it sit in there for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then once it seemed like the rain was letting up, I walked outside and I opened the cat carrier and I let him out, and he needed a little bit of persuasion. I shook the carrier a little bit lightly, not too much to startle him, just a little to get him to nudge out. And right as he got out, he was looking back at me, which I honestly think, which is really weird. The bird looked back at me. He looked out because he could see he was free. He looked back at me and looked back out the cat carrier cage door, and he did this like maybe like 15 times. And something was telling me that bird knew that I just wanted to help it, because it seems like he didn't want to leave at first, but then he flew away. Here, I got something to tell you, Shadow. I used to live in England. I used to live in New England. Okay. So Tesla just well, I think I'm the only one who can really do it, but if you want, send me a direct message and just tell me how old you are so I can properly label you in the chat, because again, for everybody here, I do allow minors in my server. I do not allow NSFW or anything lewd or sexual, because, well, I'm asexual, and on top of that, I want my server to be open and very friendly with everybody. Um, so, yeah, if you want to, you can just shoot me a DM, and I'll color code you properly. Oh, you live in Seattle. Yeah, and that's what I do. Actually, I do actually have something to announce. I am actually thinking about going back into doing volunteer work at animal shelters. Most likely on my day off. I've actually been thinking about it. I might actually want to go back in that line of work, because it's just something I really enjoy doing. Yeah, I back in Mass, we got a lot of snow. We didn't get a lot of rain, but I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna be kicking myself in the ass for saying this, but I honestly miss the snow. It's too much rain. And I say that, and it starts to rain. Are you kidding me? Mother Nature just took a big old dump on me and said, "You want to talk like that?" Okay, is it back? Okay. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, it just decided to just crash. I don't know what happened. For a second there, I thought that my Wi-Fi went out, but it didn't. I think my phone is just being silly. Jay-Z, I'm always open for hugs. Just, I am going to say, as much as I do love hugs, just make sure to ask me first. No. Shadow, okay. First off, that's a crock of bull, because my last name's Winterpaw and you like me, so therefore you do not hate winter with a burning passion. You liar. Gotcha. Oh, you know what? There's something I do want to show you guys, and this is something that's really near and dear to my heart and very close to me. And I'll explain why. So, this right here. Oh. This right here is a teddy bear that was given to me when I was 6 years old. Now, the story behind this teddy bear is that this teddy bear used to belong to my mom, who is unfortunately no longer here with us anymore. I've talked about it before. She passed away from a heroin overdose. Ever since. What the hell? Okay, one second. Hold on. Can you guys still... Oh, okay. There we go. I don't know why. Oh my god.